Today we will learn how to make a formula. Many students only learn a formula, but there is a basic rule that we need to know for making a formula. First, for that we need to know the symbol of the particular element or the radical. Second, the valency of that element, valency of the element or radical. And finally, there is a rule, that is your cross rule, which if we know how to apply, we can easily make a formula. So let's check it out. Let's try to make a formula when the valency is provided to you. For example, if sodium valency is +1 and chlorine valency -1. So we'll first write it as Na plus Cl minus, and by using cross rule we will be making a formula. So it becomes NaCl because both of them is 1 and 1. So Na1 Cl1, which is equivalent to NaCl. Similarly, if we take another example, aluminium +3 and oxygen oxide -2. So Al +3 O -2. Now by using cross formula we can write Al2O3. This is the formula of aluminum oxide. Like this we can make a number of formula. Let's take some more examples. Suppose if I consider ammonium sulfate, ammonium is NH4 +1 and sulfate is SO4 -2. What will be the formula? This will come over here, this will come over here. So for this one we are going to write it as NH4 whole 2 SO4. Why is this whole term or this bracket coming? See, when you are having only one element, simply write N2, H2 or whatever. But in this case, the cation or the positive charge. Okay, write down first over here. The positive charges are known as positive charges, or the positive radicals are known as cations. And the negative ones, negative charged species or ions or radicals are known as anions. And these cations and anions make a formula for a compound. So in this case, both nitrogen and hydrogen is possessing this value 2. So we are writing it as NH4 whole 2 SO4. So when you are having basically more than one element in your compound, in your formula basically, then you are going to write it as NH4 whole 2 SO4 or whatever the formula is at. Also, one more example, suppose aluminium phosphate, Al +3 and the formula for phosphate is PO4 -3. Now, this 2 will again come over here. So, Al3 PO4 whole 3 as we have learned. Now, see, both of them are having the same thing 3. So, cancel them. Why complicate? So, the answer will be Al PO4. That's it. Like this, you can also go for ferric phosphate. Ferric is Fe+3, phosphate is PO4 -3. So the answer will be same, FePO4. Here I have listed some electropositive ions which will be used for making the formula. First is the monovalent. Monovalent means your charge will be +1. Bivalent means charge +2 and trivalent will be charge +3. Ammonium ion, it is NH4 plus. Gold is a variable valency. See, your charge is +1 as well as +3, Au +3. Okay, cuprous is plus, hydrogen is +1, sodium +1, potassium +1. Barium, calcium, cupric. Cupric is also a variable valency. Cuprous Cu +1, cupric Cu +2. Ferrous again a variable valency, +2, +3. Iron, ferric +3. Magnesium, manganese, plumbus and plumbic. Plumbus +2, plumbic will be +4. Zinc +2. Then aluminium, chromium or chromic and ferric. These are +3 common compounds. Plumbic is +4, stannic is also +4. Now the electronegative ions which we will be using for making the formula. First is your monovalent one. Same, acetate is CH3CO minus, bicarbonate is HCO3 minus, bisulfide HSO3 minus, bisulfate SO4 minus, bromide is Br minus, chloride is Cl minus, iodide is I minus. Carbonate, divalent, same thing, -2, monovalent is -1. I guess you can easily understand this thing. Trivalent is -3. Carbonate CO3 -2, dichromate, this is very important, Cr2O7 2 minus, oxide O2 minus, peroxide is O2 2 minus. sulfite SO3 2 minus, sulfate SO4 2 minus, sulfide S2 minus. So bisulfite and sulfite has the difference of this hydrogen only. Bi has hydrogen, sulfite no hydrogen. Nitride N3 minus, phosphide P3 minus, phosphite PO3 3 minus, phosphate PO4 3 minus, borate is BO3 3 minus. We have got some more electronegative ions over here. Monovalent -1 same, and divalent -2. Permanganate MnO4 -1, cyanide Cn -1, nitrate NO3 -1. See one thing over here, whenever you have got 8 at the end, we are having oxygen atom along with the metal. Nitrate, nitrogen, along with that oxygen is present. I mean along with the element we have got oxygen. Chloride ClO2 -1, but chlorate is having ClO3 -1. Perchlorate ClO4 -1. Divalent one, silicate SiO3 -2, thiosulfate S2O3 2 minus, zincate ZnO2 2 minus, plumbite PbO2 2 minus, stannate SnO3 2 minus, manganate MnO4 2 minus, chromate CrO4 2 minus. Also add over here nitrite, these are also quite common, NO2 -1, hydroxide, which is having hydrogen and oxygen along with them, OH -1, monovalent, and fluoride. Fluoride is F minus. Now let's try out this formula. First, potassium chloride. So K is +1, Cl -1. So the answer will be KCl. Sodium hydroxide, NaOH. Sodium oxide, Na +1, O2 minus. So the answer will be Na2O. Aluminium oxide, answer is Al2O3, because aluminium is +3, oxygen is O2 minus. Potassium permanganate, K plus MnO4 -1. Answer is KMnO4. Potassium dichromate, K plus, dichromate is Cr2O7 2 minus. So the answer is K2Cr2O7. Ferric oxide, Fe +3, oxygen -2. So the answer is Fe2O3. Ferric phosphate, we have already seen, FePO4. Ferric cyanide, Fe +3, Cn -1. So it is FeCN3. Sodium zincate, it is Na2ZnO2. Try this for yourself. This will be KClO3, and aluminium hydroxide is AlOH3. Okay. Next, sodium sulfate. Sodium sulfate will be Na2SO4, because sulfate is SO4 2 minus and Na is +1. Ammonium sulfide, NH4 +1, sulfide is S2 minus. So NH4 whole 2S. Ammonium sulfate, NH4 whole 2 SO4. Zinc chloride, ZnCl2. Magnesium sulfate, MgSO4. Mg is +2, sulfate is SO4 -2. So Mg2 SO4 whole 2. Now cancel them. So the answer is MgSO4. Zinc nitrate, Zn2 plus, NO3 -1. So the answer is ZnNO3 whole 2. Sodium iodide, NaI. Okay. Sodium thiosulfate, Na +1, S2O3 2 minus. So Na2S2O3. Potassium chromate. Okay, chromate is CrO4 -2 and K plus. So the answer is K2CrO4. Zinc carbonate is ZnCO3. Carbonate and zinc both have got same valency, that is 2. So cancel them. Calcium carbonate same, CoCO3, CaCO3. Magnesium bromide is MgBr2. Zinc phosphate is zinc 2 plus, PO4 3 minus. So the answer for this one will be Zn3 PO4 whole 2. Aluminium nitride is Al plus 3, N3 minus is nitride. So answer is Aln, because 3 gets cancelled. I guess now things will become easier.